going on, guys? Off the Bring TV here, bringing you another video. This time, episode 3 of the My Career tutorial series. And what I want to cover in this episode is the few layups that you can execute manually, which is the Euro step and the reverse layup. I already covered the hop step in episode 1. I also want to cover floaters and how to execute the Dirk shot. So, let's start with an easy one. Now, before I get started, I want to just mention that I feel layups in this game are much prettier than dunks. Everybody dunks, everybody goes to get posterizer, all they want to do is dunk, dunk, dunk in the park, in My Career, all these videos I watch from these other YouTubers, that's all they want to do. While it's cool and it looks great, it's so overused that it makes it not fun. So what I like to do is I like to try to earn badges, the layup badges, because nothing looks prettier than coming off an assist, passing out of a layup, switching up a layup, or executing a layup manually, and it feels really good too, and it looks much more like a real game of basketball, because we all know that no one's dunking every time up the court in a real game. So let's start with the reverse layup because it's the easiest one. And what you want to do is you want to come baseline and you want to just hold up on the right analog stick. And he'll do the reverse layup animation. Obviously you want to execute it a little more fluidly than that so he doesn't hit the bottom of the rim, but just come baseline and then hold up on the right analog stick and he'll do a reverse layup. Now there's no badge for reverse layup. However, there is an acrobat badge that you can earn from switching up your shot, and that's another way to do a reverse layup. So if you're going up for a dunk and depending on the animation you might not do it. He did a 360. You want to come as soon as you see him going up for the dunk. There you go. Just hit the right analog stick up, down, and he'll go ahead and switch up the shot. And that might earn you the acrobat badge. I'm still not sure what earns you the acrobat badge. I've been trying to pass out of layups and dunks, which I kind of like for assists, and I have a couple of neat ones, and one I'm going to show you after this tutorial is over. Nothing looks prettier in my opinion. So that's how you execute a reverse layup. So now let's move over to a Euro step layup. And this is one quite a few people have a little trouble with. And while it's not the most reliable, the way I do it might help you by using the floor as a guide. Now the paint obviously is a rectangle, and you could use that as a guide on how to position your right stick to execute the Euro step. So obviously, and I'm going to cover floaters, but obviously if you're coming straight at the paint, a floater is going to be at your back, so it's going to be down on the right analog stick. But if you're coming from the top part of the paint, and that's this line right here, right? If you're coming from the top, what you want to do is you want to press down and away on the right analog stick. And he'll do a nice Euro step, looking like Kevin Durant there. And it's a really, really awesome move. And I'm still trying to earn the badge for it, but it's got great success, especially on fast breaks. And when you execute it manually, like I said, nothing feels better, nothing looks better. It really is an awesome move. But see, a majority of the time, you're not coming straight at the paint. You're not coming straight on. You're coming around defenders, you're coming from the left and coming from the right. Well, here's where the paint as a guide can help you. Because if you're coming from the left side of the paint, if you press down on the right analog stick, he'll execute the Euro step. So as long as you're coming from this left line, and it might not happen every single time, but as long as you're coming from the other side of this part of the paint, just press down on the right analog stick, and a majority of the time he will execute the Euro step. Obviously that was a floater there, but again, there we go. Use the paint as a guide, and the same concept coming from the right. You want to execute the Euro step down on the right analog stick, and he'll bust the move. So now what I want to cover is floaters. Now floaters are really easy. All you have to do is point the right analog stick towards your back. So if you're coming straight at the hoop, just down on the right analog stick and he'll execute the floater. Now the great thing about floaters are you don't have to hit them to get the badge. As long as you attempt a bunch every game, you'll get the badge. And it really increases the probability when you upgrade it to gold of landing those floaters. And they can come in really, really handy when trying to make space in the paint. Especially if there's like two bigs in the paint, you got a power forward in the center, and you really don't want to go for a contact layup throw a floater up. You know, pull a Tony Parker, and you'll get the points. Depending on how close you are to the paint, depends on what kind of floater it'll do, and also the success rate of the floater. But that's actually good, because what you could do is you could actually execute the Dirk shot. And the Dirk shot has a really good probability of going in, especially when the CPU uses it. But what you want to do, and it won't get off all the time, is you want to try to do a floater the furthest away from the paint as possible. And that's how you do the Dirk shot. So if you're coming this way, there we go. Execute the floater right on the rim of the paint, right outside the paint, and he'll do that step back Dirk shot. Yeah. So you want to just try to be as far away as the paint as possible. Now, be mindful of the shot meter though, because I've had times where it doesn't use the shot meter, and I've had times where it does use the shot meter. Like last game, I went to do that shot, and he did the same animation, the step back, the Dirk with his leg in the air, and it used the shot meter. Luckily, I got a perfect release on it, but sometimes you have to use it. So just try to be mindful, and you'll get it in. It's a really good way to make space. It's a really quick, easy shot to execute in the paint. And like I said, you don't have to get them all in to earn the badge. So that's about it for this tutorial. Hopefully this helped you as much as the other ones did. This is just a quick one, but stay tuned for episode 4. Episode 4 is going to be a long one. I'm collecting footage for it right now. It's going to be about ISOs, crossovers, behind the back, spin moves, hesitations, all of that good stuff. I really think I found the best ISO for every situation and selection, and I'm going to go over why I think they're the best and how to really look fluid and look like a real NBA player on the floor, not just someone running pick and rolls and running up, dunking, I can dunk, you know? So definitely stay tuned for episode 4. And if you like this video, as always, please give it a thumbs up, as it really helps me out. And if you like videos like this, please remember to hit that subscribe button to stay locked in, especially for that next episode. And also in the comment section, let me know if I should start up my career series. I'm at a pretty high overall already. I didn't collect any footage on my road to this high overall, but I'm thinking about putting some my career videos up, because I'm going to be honest, I've been looking at some of these other YouTubers, even some popular ones besides a select few, and they really are not that good. And I don't mean to bash anyone. I'm not going to name anybody by names, but like I said before, all people do is run pick and rolls and dunk. And I really feel the way I play my career is more simulated, so if you guys are into that, I'll start uploading those videos as well. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.